20th session of the Conference of the Parties to the UNFCCC is currently ongoing in Lima, Peru. Throughout the years, the focus of COP has been to tackle climate change, and this year participants are working towards a new universal agreement limiting greenhouse gas emissions worldwide, which is seen as the major cause of climate change. Let's take a look.
Here in Peru's capital and largest city, Lima, thousands of participants from across the world gather for the UNFCCC's COP20. It is the 20th conference of the parties, or member states, and this year their biggest task is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to meet the agreed promise of limiting global temperatures at 2 degrees Celsius above the current levels. Peru's environmental minister, Manuel Pulgar Vidal, opened the COP20 acknowledging the sound being made by governments, the private sector, scientists, and civil society to reach that goal.
We have been working and will continue to do so to have a place where voices will be heard.
And throughout the conference, scientists share the data that drives the urgency and gravity of the problem.
Whilst we deal with the technical aspects of sea level rise, etc., we also show extreme events that have happened in the course of the year. The past is no longer a good indicator of the present or the future because the weather patterns are changing in a changing climate. The average person will experience the worst floods in their living memory or the worst heat in their living memory.
Still, UNFCCC Chair Cristiana Figueres assures participants that member states are on track to commit to a binding agreement for the COP21 in Paris next year.
The government would not be here, 194 countries, still committed to what is an exceedingly complicated process. So the urgency of action, the urgency of getting to the tipping point, I think has been loudly called